Steph.
I'm Michael.
Ooh, and today you're in luck. We are going to check out Trajan.
This is Trajan.
Trajan. And I know there was a recent reprint with the white box.
With the white box.
This is like old.
This is the old blue box.
This is the old one. But I don't think anything changed between editions.
I found a copy of this for like super cheap, like $10, $12.
I don't know.
Yeah. And so I had it. I got rid of it when it went out of print. And I got another copy for $12. And yeah, awesome.
And I've had this forever.
Forever. Yeah. So, in Trajan, we are trying to get victory points by a number of means.
It's very felled.
It's very felled.
It's felded.
It's felled.
Matt's like, I'm going to bed now.
Yes, Dr. Sign, you made it right on time.
Right on time.
Matt says Trajan was the last great general emperor of the Roman Empire and reigned over the largest territorial extent of the empire at the time of his death.
Oh, thank you for that.
And I'm like roaming around Rome.
Roaming around.
In Assassin's Creed Brotherhood.
Oh my goodness.
So,
yeah, you were connecting with this game.
I was like connecting with it. I was like, hey, I know that place.
Oh,
yeah, it was really cool. Yeah. And I'm like, hey, look, check out this little arch. And this is me playing Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. I got the little guy on top, put the little dude on top of, and I'm like, or actually, and Laura can attest to this. This is actually me.
Can't get up the wall.
So every now and then I'm like taking a little dude and like moving him across the little rooftops on there. And Steph's like, quit that.
Quit it.
Let's
play the game.
I'm playing the game.
Don't assassinate stuff. That's right.
With the hidden blade.
Ridiculous. No. Oh my god.
So occasionally Assassin's Creed will have something where you have to like kill somebody with their own weapon.
No. Not booger. Stop it.
Gonna kill you with a rainbow of some sort.
Probably.
So
that'd be a way to
the
die.
wall bouncing. Oh, I know, she said.
Oh, I know.
Nice, not booger.
Oh,
So,
man, yeah.
in Trajan, we're going to collect victory points from a number of sources. You're going to take 6 different actions to collect victory points. So, how do you do it? We've got these little octagonal action markers, which Steph calls pitons.
Pitons.
So, in order to take an action...
What else do you call them?
Cylinders?
No.
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 My goodness.
No.
So, you take all of your cylinders from one of these locations, dropping off one along the way until you come to your final destination, and that is the action you are taking. So, if I take these 2 cylinders here, and I drop one off on the boat and one off on the little double column, I'm going to do this double column action. Also, if I've managed to get the discs in that match these colors, I get to take this bonus action. And these extra bonus action things, these are what called Trajan Tiles?
Yep.
They will be on slots 2, 4, and 6 initially.
The start of the game.
At the start of the game.
We have
drafted them, yeah. So, one thing that Steph taught me that is really important to do is if you're not sure what action you're going to take or whether you're going to take back an action, put your little pitons on the little hexes here and until you're sure that that's what you're going to take. And if you take it back, then you can just shove them all back.
Yeah, because you might think about it, be like, well, now I
because like you'll push these in and you'll be like, no, I need to take it back. And if you don't remember which ones, no, you're out of luck. You took that action. So, yeah. So, what are the various actions? Well, the first action here is the shipyard action. At the shipyard, you can choose to take, draw 2 blind. There's 2 different discard piles here, in case you can't see. You can take 2 blind off the top and take any one from your hand, not just the 2 you drew. We also drafted these at the start, these three shipyard cards. and you can draw 2, discard 1 to one of the discard piles. Or you can take one of the top discard card, or you can fulfill one of these Shipyard tiles. There's one that's dissimilar cards where you can get 2, 4, 6, or 8 points. One where you can have dissimilar pairs for 5, 10, or 15 points, depending on how many pairs that you have, or equal cards that are exactly the same. 1 of a kind, 2 of a kind, 3 of a kind, or 4 of a kind. Once one player has collected this bonus for the quarter year, I guess it is, it'll turn over to the gray side where it will remain until that quarter
is complete.
That quarter game is complete.
Yep.
So, and there are 3 different ones. So, the cards that you place in front of you. Oh, wait, there is one more thing. You can place 1 or 2 cards from your hand in your tableau, in your personal area. So, that's 4 different things you can do with the Shipyard action. The cards that you place from here and the 1 or 2 cards that you place without scoring them, those are also... Well, I don't know why you wouldn't play 1 card to get 2 points, though, right?
Well,
or
don't you get
1 card for 0? I mean, or 2 dissimilar for 1. I mean, why would you not just play them?
Don't you
regardless?
get replenished cards?
Oh, that's right, you do. That might be the reason. You get to draw, if you put down 1 or 2, you get to draw 1 or 2 blind. Not from the discard pile, but blind.
Yep.
So, yeah, that would be a reason. It's like, why would you? So, yeah, thanks for clearing that up for me. And, hey, you just taught somebody strategy, I'm sure. So, that's the Shipyard action. A lot of victory points can be had there.
Yeah.
The Forum action, I believe is what this is called, with these little pillars. You can take one of these Forum tiles. We've got these. You'll notice that these are divided into these 3 yellow spaces and several green spaces. With 2 players, we just have 6. With 3, we would have 9. For 4, we would have 12. But these are randomly chosen at the start of each quarter.
Yep, they all go away if they're not.
They all go, whatever's not used will go away.
Yep.
You can choose one of these. What the extra action, notice there's one of them, these green ones, that is an extra action one. You notice it's green on one side. The other one is the yellow color.
Yeah.
So you'll get the extra action ones in these green ones as well. So it's not a mistake what we've dealt out here. It just, that's how it ended up being.
Yeah.
If you take one of these extra action ones, then it's unclear whether it lets you do it on that turn. Maybe Dan or Shrey knows. If I were to take this, if I could do an additional Forum action immediately, not that it would help because I could just take one to begin with, but we thought maybe it would be helpful if you had the +2.
Sure.
Anyway, it will let you take an additional action of that type. So if I took the Shipyard one, immediately after taking a Shipyard action of any type, I can then take an additional Shipyard action. Some of these will give you bread and helmets and braziers, which I like to call rocket boosters because they look like little rocket boosters, little flames coming out the exhaust of a rocket. Those are good for fulfilling the people's demands at the end of each quarter. And there are also some that will give you extra votes in the Senate. This one will give you 2 extra votes. So, yeah, this is the Senate vote tracker. We're going to track those down here. The third action you can take is the military action. Hey, this is this cool map up here. Hey, Sorrow Song. Yay, Trajan. Shrey says, yes, you can. Can I get 7 extra votes?
No. It's fine.
So, in the little, this is called the camp, I guess.
I think it's campsite or something, yeah.
You've got your general guy and you've got these little legionnaires, right?
Yep.
So with the military action, you can either move your big general dude into an adjoining territory and then take whatever, whichever of these tiles is there. Notice we've got some wild
There's so
things.
many good things
There's
out there.
a whole lot. This is take any action. This is copy any one of these construction tiles. We'll talk about that later. This is copy any of the
It's any card you want it to be when you go to fulfill sets.
Yeah, when you do the shipyard sets. Yeah. And then there's also one green wild that will fulfill any demand. Those are the 4 different wild types. 3 of them are right around us, so it's really good. These are all green tiles, just the same as these are down here. So that's where those come from.
Yep.
So move your big dude in and then take whatever bonus that does not get refilled until the end of the quarter. And at the end of the quarter, it will only get refilled if you do not have a big dude or a little dude in that spot.
Right.
So the other thing you can do with the military action is you can take one of your little soldiers and place it in the territory where your big guy is. That means, you don't have to walk him there. If your big guy has walked all the way to Britannia, way up here, you can take the military action to move this dude all the way to Britannia, scoring the number of victory points up here. And you guys can't see it, but it's 10 points up here. These 3 spots around here are each 10 points each. You can only do a territory like that 1 time per person. The second person to go in will get 3 points less, I believe it is.
Yeah,
So you would get 7 if you went in. If Dan were to go in after that, he would get 4 points. Is that correct? It's 3 each less each time.
Yeah.
And then if Shrey were to go in,
though I never seen it with three little dudes on a space.
Yeah, but because why? Because there's tons of 6s out here. Yeah. Why not go for the 6s, right?
Right.
And once my little dude is down here, this spot's not getting any more green tiles. I mean, no one's going to want to go up there again. That's why Britannia was left alone for so long.
Oh, okay.
Right? So, yeah. So that's what you can do with the military action. The 4th thing you can do is to take a Senate action. That one is fairly easy.
This is where Alex gets his votes.
Is it? This is where Alex gets his. Yeah, if you want 7 votes, you're gonna have to walk it up, or you could get some votes here. But
that's true.
These votes are only good for the current quarter, but so are these. Let's be honest. So I'm gonna move to the next spot, and I am going to get this many victory points. So this is not. You don't go up as high as you can and then score this many. No. It's 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5 plus 6. The more you walk up, the more points it is going to be worth. Trajan easy top 5 of Feld. Wow. That's bold.
Michael hasn't played enough yet.
So if I go here and jump onto this 2 spot, and then Steph decides she wants to go, she's going to be on top. Which means she is going to have slight vote priority over me.
I got the votes.
You've got the boats.
Not boats,
the boats. So which means at the end of the quarter, she can choose which of these end of game scoring tiles she wants. This one is 2 points per dude in a region. Look, it looks to me, I know it'll probably look like it is light green. That's good. This little gray outline is a green outline. It's how many dudes you've got out here. It looks like an outline of the meeple turning into the Incredible Hulk. So I think this is like the Incredible Hulk victory point. So 2 points per at the end of the game. Some of them will give you points for the cards you have displayed. There's only like 5 of each symbol. Is that correct, Steph?
I think
so. And there's
like
10 different symbols.
There's like a million symbols.
There's like a bunch of symbols.
Yeah.
So good luck trying to fish for those. Look, it's a fish.
60 commodity cards, 12 commodities, 5 each.
12 different symbols.
It's hard to find the ones you want.
So you might be like, oh yeah, 3. That's no problem. No, it's hard.
So this wild is looking pretty good.
That wild card looking really good.
Yeah.
Especially trying to get the 4th card, because 20 points on the Shipyard is not bad.
It's fairly good.
So whoever gets the top gets their choice. Whoever gets second, or later, I guess there is no third, I guess.
Nope.
Second place is going to get the one that's unchosen. But even worse, they're going to get it on the back side. That's 1 per dude in a territory, or 2 for each of those type of cards. Oh, look.
Chopped Dan. Chopper Dan. Thanks,
Castell.
Chopper Dan.
2 Dans have contributed.
Nice.
We got Dan, Chopper Dan. Somewhere out there is maybe Lieutenant Dan. We got boiled shrimp, shrimp Creole, shrimp sandwich.
Hey, that's how this game got played because people were submitting their channel points.
That's right. So yeah, this is a versus challenge just like Isle of Cats will be, and we're going to play one of those, Isle of Cats or Castell. This coming
not over
up,
yet.
It's not over. It's not over until Isle of Cats or Castell makes it across that 100% line.
That's right.
And your channel points are not at risk. Either we will play the game or you will get your channel points refunded.
That's right.
You can't lose, right?
Right.
Now, the co-op game night, that has 7 days left, and we will play that sometime in March. So that's not a versus challenge. That's actually, it will get played regardless of what happens on the versus challenge. The versus challenges are just a week.
Right.
Yeah. Trajan has been on my want to play list for a long time. So here it is. So that was the Senate action. Number 5 is the Trajan action, where you take these Trajan tiles. You're going to take one of these Trajan tiles and you are going to, hey, thanks for following. You're going to get to place one of these Trajan tiles of your choice onto where you've got this little Arc de Triomphe or Arc de Trajan or whatever the heck this is. I know that there's several different arcs, several different arches.
And they all look very arc-like.
In Rome, and they look just like this. And my little guy on Assassin's Creed, I mean, and he falls down. So
yes.
And so you're going to put the Trajan tile here. As I said, when you can make those colors match, you're going to get the bonus action. And this will move on to the next available spot. So in this case, it would be number 3, unless I've fulfilled number 2, in which case it will then go on number 2. At the start of the game, when we draft these tiles, they all 3 must be different. But there's no limitation afterwards. This will fulfill a bread that people want. This will give you straight victory points. This will give you an extra action. Every time you get an extra action, it will give you yet a second extra action. You say nobody takes it.
Nobody.
I'm gonna see if it's any good.
Good luck.
This will give you 2 guys into this little welcome area. This will give you 2 guys into this little worker welcome area here. This will give you 2 cards blind.
And that's blind. You can't choose.
You cannot choose. Have to take them blind.
And they're yours.
In addition, they will give you victory points for 1, 2, 2, 3. Some of these have single instead of double, and they will give you more victory points.
Yep.
Because the one I've got here, notice the one I've got here gives 5 victory points, but only 1 worker dude pops up. So there are different. I almost rather have
2 guys, but.
I would almost rather, yeah, because you can get some good stuff over here. Hey, guess what? That's action number 6. Hey. That is construction. You may either place 1 whopping dude from your little pile into the welcome area, or you can place 1 whopping dude onto a construction spot. And if it is the first time you've taken that type of tile, you can take the bonus action that corresponds to it. On your player board, you have the little stair steps, which corresponds to an extra forum action. You've got the little door here, which corresponds to an extra Senate action. You've got the little unlit brazier. Oh, no, it's a fountain. It's a fountain.
Yeah.
So it's a water rocket engine, which will let you take the shipyard action. You've got the little roof, the little tile roof here, which lets you take an extra Trajan action, and you've got that little window frame, window thing, window treatment, which lets you take an extra military action. Notice there's not one for an extra construction action.
No.
So if you want to do 2 of them, you got to be on the ball and find other ways to do it. The first one that you place must go anywhere you want. There are 4 in each set with victory points 5, 4, 3, and 2. Notice these 4 are right next to each other. I'm probably going to want to go something like that on the 5. And then in subsequent turns, grab the 2, grab the 4, grab the 3. Now notice everything that I'm placing is where it's directly next to where my guys already are. If I wanted to jump over here before Steph takes this doorway,
nope,
I can't do it. I have to actually walk myself over to it 1 step at a time, like so. Except actually on the tile and not what I just did. Whoops. Let's put dude back.
No, just leave him out.
Leave my guys out here?
No, leave him out here.
No. So, now, that's all of the different actions you can take, but it doesn't really tell you how fast or how slowly the game is going to go. Check this little track out down here. These are tracks for 2, 3, and 4 players. Every time that the disc rotates around, we are going to put out another people's demand tile. And it is going to be a request for either bread or religion, as the little brazier, or military. So this is going to be what the people want. If there are 3 breads, we better be finding bread wherever we can find it. Because if we are missing one of the demands, we lose 4 victory points.
It's all the way in the corner. You can't really see it.
Yeah, they can't really see it. If you are missing 2 demands, you're going to go down 9 victory points. And if you are missing all 3 demands, you are going to lose 15 victory points. Have you? Wow. In a multiplayer game, I'm guessing? Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's really good, too, I think.
It is pretty good, too.
Now, if you can meet a partial demand, you must meet the partial demand, even if you would have gotten more victory points otherwise. What happened to Steph is Steph needed victory points. She needed, she's got this, probably, I think it's the same tile, right?
I think it is. 9
victory points if you have at least 1 military green token remaining at the end of the game. It was the braziers that did you in.
Yeah.
She had just enough to fulfill the demand, but she didn't want to fulfill the demand. She was willing to take the 4-point penalty in order to get this 9. No, you can't do that.
No.
If you can't fulfill it, you must fulfill it.
And it ruined me. I lost by 1 point.
What about circuses? Scott says, I demand bread and circuses.
That's right.
Classic. So, how far does this thing move? Well, it's however many discs you pick up. So if I pick up 6 of these little cylinders off of space 1 and drop them 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, this little thing is going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and Steph is going to go, no! Because she doesn't want that to happen like it happened at the end of the game last time. It was really
It always
good.
happens.
So here's what happens. 1 lap, 1 demand. 2 laps, 2 demand. 3 laps, 3 demand. 1 lap, everything comes due. And that is a quarter of the game. We will then take this 1, change it to a 2, refresh all of these here, refresh these here, figure up who is going to be.
Turn these back, fill in what we need to up here.
Correct.
And that's it.
And that's it.
Continue.
And continue again. 1, 2, 3, fulfill.
Yeah.
Until we get to the end of the 4th quarter. And at the end of the 4th quarter, we fulfill our last demands, and we are going to get victory points as follows. 1 point for each commodity card still in a player's hand. The old rule says each community card on a player's hand, so I hold them like this, so they're on my hand.
That's right.
Each worker in the workers' camp gives you 1 victory point. You probably should have put them out here to get more than 1 victory point. I'm just saying it doesn't always work the way you want it to work. 1 for each worker in the worker camp, 1 for each legionnaire in the military camp. Each Trajan tile that's still on your action circle gives you 1 pity point. Each set of 3 matching construction tiles gets you 10. 4 matching. If you can get all 4 matching, that gives you 20. That makes this little bonus thing really valuable.
Good.
And then you score for your bonus tiles. Ta-da.
Ta-da.
That's the end of the game.
My turn.
Steph and I played. What was it, yesterday?
Mm-hmm.
And we ended up 1 point apart.
Ridiculous.
2 totally different strategies.
I think I fulfilled maybe 4 or 5 of these 9-point
yes,
tiles.
You did. I fulfilled several of the shipyard ones and sent my military guy out. But yeah, it was really close on the scoring.
Ridiculous.
So,
I'm first.
So it's really fun. And you're about to experience
Everybody
it
knows
right
it's fun.
here.
Everybody's like, "Yay, Trajan!"
And for you guys who didn't know how to play, now you know.
Now you know, and now you all want to go play. It's on Boîte à Jeux, so if you want to play it, you can play on Boîte à Jeux.
And in case you don't know how to spell it, it's BOITEAJEUX, correct?
.net.
Is it .net?
Yep. But Shrey might post a link if he's listening. He knows the link.
Wow, that's impressive. What's impressive? The game is really fun.
Maybe our French. Boîte à Jeux.
Boîte à Jeux.
Oh,
I don't know. my spelling. I don't know. Something is impressive. Why? Thank you.
Why? Thank you.
Link for Boîte à Jeux.
So okay, let me just walk through what I was gonna do. Right?
What? Yeah, you've had a lot of time to think about this.
I have. Link for Boîte à Jeux, Shrey.
I already said that.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, Shrey. How about a link for Boîte à Jeux?
Oh my god. For people to play Trajan if they want. But so what I was going to do.
The fact that you both came close yesterday. Yeah, it was like 161 to 162.
It was ridiculous.
Yeah.
I should have had it. Ridiculous.
Boîte à Jeux.
So mad. So what I was planning on doing is moving these two pitons to collect 2 cards because I already have it fulfilled, right?
Yeah.
So I was going to do that. But I can't just let you walk out into the military world.
You can't. Why can't you?
So I'm going to go 1, 2.
What? Whoa. Whoa. Slow your roll here.
I can't. It's so good. This tile is probably the strongest tile in the game. And I can't just leave it there.
No.
You can go take the other one in the in the far corner of Noricum.
It's the butt crack of Italy. No.
Of Noricum.
It's It's actually the armpit. But no, I don't want to. No.
All right, don't do it.
That makes me want to play this game so bad now. I've got to add it to my cards. Now, this is the old version. I don't know what changes have been made in the new one. But this is the...
I don't think anything.
This is the old blue box version.
Yeah. I know Renegade, I think, picked it up for the new version.
They picked it up, and then they put it down. They picked it up again.
Oh, my goodness. You.
Me.
You have to remember. You have to remind me to do this.
You spoiled my move. They'll remind you.
No,
they're gonna watch you. Like
I wasn't gonna do that. I really wasn't. But it's this tile. That tile is the best. You have to change everything to do that. Now that's like ruined my whole plan.
Well, that's good because you've now ruined my plan. So, we are even.
You can still do it.
No. Can't believe you did that to me. I was totally going to take that.
I know. Going first has its rewards.
Yeah, it seems that way, doesn't it? Ridiculous.
You're first.
I am
on
first.
top of that thing.
I'm on top of what thing?
This you're in the top of the stack.
I'm in the top?
Yeah.
The top what?
Of the stack.
Oh.
I have a feeling he's gonna move 2 pitons.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna move 2 because there's no other option. But now what do I do now that you took that?
You'll be in so much debt after watching your channel. We do play 3 games every Sunday and
3
Wednesday.
games every Wednesday. At least 3.
At least
sometimes
3,
4 or
sometimes
5.
More. When we had Dexterity Night, we played
10. 9 or 10. We did.
I know we cost Justin a lot of money because he's like, I want this game, I want this game, I want this game, I want this game.
So, like, this is a crappy move here.
Why?
Because I don't want to do it.
Okay, then don't.
Steph, I hate you.
Well, this is a really great Feld game. So
Why did you do this to me?
Well, I had to get the best tile in the game. Couldn't just let it, like, not happen.
You could have let it go.
Let it go.
Yeah, you could have let it go.
Let it go. I got a lot of plans.
You have destroyed my plans.
Stuff and plans and things, and got these 2 green. But so when you get a new Trajan tile, it displaces your actual Trajan token. So then that goes over here, and so
right, and that's when I'm.
Why bother plan for space 5? Because that's,
exactly,
it's not even like a thing right now.
It's not even a thing. I mean, it's just totally not a thing.
Wow, let me start applying for a personal loan. Let's not get crazy, but yeah, I'm like insane about games. I gotta play them all. I have to play them all. Predaporta just arrived there. Necrodaddy, nice.
Nice.
We have Predaporta here. We played it. It came out, last year? So,
Whoops.
yeah. I wanted that. You want more bread?
What do you mean more bread?
Bread.
Oh, I already have bread. Crap.
I mean, you can. Shrey told me, in fact, that you could do it. Could have two bread.
But why do I want to?
But why
bread?
is not great. It's not great.
Well, now I'm stuck taking it because I don't remember what I put.
How many do I own? I think I own 1,700 games.
I think you're at 1,800.
1,800 games. But it's a good thing because I have an auction coming up next week.
Coming out.
So I was going to do it today. I was going to start it today, but I want to make sure I get boxes in time. So
Yeah, because that's a thing.
I'm going to need boxes to ship games because my auction's going to be like 250 games long, I think. It's a big auction. Yeah.
Well, I sort of screwed myself up.
Because I have this problem where I like to play all the games. Therefore, I have too many games.
Yes.
So then I have to sell games so I can get more games.
It's an addiction.
It's an addiction, for sure.
Well, I guess I'm going to do it because...
Rococo is so good.
Who
should have listened to me? Scott. Somebody should have listened to me, obviously.
I didn't put them on the... You're right. I should have listened to Steph. I didn't put it on the hexes.
1, 2... Nope. 2, 3. 3! I'm doing this action. I get 5 points for completing my little Trajan.
Brothers Murph are also big into Rococo, yes, but they don't play nearly as many games as Steph does.
God, I play all the games. Alright, and then I take a construction action. Ooh!
Yay.
Which one do I want?
You know which one you want.
No, because that's where you were going to go.
Does BGG want to start a satellite office on Seattle? I'll run it. Necro Daddy says. We would love to have BGG Nashville up here. Yep.
I mean, I'm gonna have to.
Yeah, you do it. You
5
do kind of
points.
have to. I'm just gonna let you take all those and run wild.
It's a window. It means I get a military action, so I will move where? I know. We don't know anything yet.
No, we don't know anything.
I do know I'm gonna need helmets, so because it's my goal.
It says they played their whole collection in 7 days.
I saw that. It was ridiculous.
It's easy when you don't own many games. Oh, call the burn unit.
It's not a burn unit. It's fine to have few games, but it's just easier to play 200 games versus 1,800 games.
And not explain the games.
Well,
and
they
just burn through them.
They were just like, boom,
and is
boom.
Is it enjoyable or is it just a achievement unlocked? I mean,
right.
I'd rather
They
enjoy
didn't look like they were having much fun. It's still impressive that they did it, but it's like...
So?
But if it's not
I don't know.
fun...
Not a fan.
No, burn.
Yeah, we're going to play through all of our collection. You know how long it's going to take?
20 years.
20 years.
Because the problem is because so much intake of games that you can never keep up with the unplayed shelf. It's like impossible.
And that's why it's taken forever for me to actually... Oh my goodness, already? Really? 10 points already?
Yeah.
And that's why it's taking so long for me to play Trajan. Because I've had so many other games to play. You know, Steph's had so many other games to play.
But you should play Merlin.
I should play Merlin.
It has dice. I mean,
I love dice.
You love dice.
I love dice.
And Oracle Delphi. There's dice. He's gonna love Oracle Delphi, I think.
Absolutely. Just keep it at 100 now. Well, it'd be nice, but she gets more than that in review copies every few months. So
yeah, I get a lot.
Matter of fact, I have bought and sold more than 100 games at one single convention. One convention. I had 150 transactions at one convention. That's some brought in, some sold out, but 150 transactions. I do more in transactions at a convention than the Brothers Murph own.
I mean, it's true.
I mean...
It's because we like to try so many new things. I do the same thing, sell so I can buy things that, nobody's ever heard of.
No, we're not going to do a 100 times 100 challenge. We'll do a 1 times 100 challenge or 1 times 500.
I'm already done with 100.
Yeah, but I don't play games 100 times. I just don't.
Oh, yeah, no. Well, actually, that's not true. I played over 100 games of Decrew last year, so.
Yeah, but that's 1 times 100.
Oh, yeah. No.
We're not doing 100.
No.
I'm not doing 100.
The only game this year that I could see doing that is one with Decrew if, the new expansion comes out with all the different scenarios. Or Carnegie, because I'm already at like 16 plays.
I have a hard enough time doing 10 by 10.
Yeah.
Because I don't play games 10 times in a year.
I don't aim for it.
Pandemic Legacy, Pathfinder adventure card game, maybe. If we're doing some sort of campaign game like Gloomhaven.
Yeah. Gloomhaven, maybe. If it just
then I'll do it. Otherwise, I don't have time.
Yeah, so much new stuff. So
many
much
things
to learn. Because I make this crazy goal of learning 500 games a year. Even though I've cut it back to 400 games this year, so we'll see.
Except, you're going to beat that.
I don't know.
You're going to beat that.
Maybe.
Yep.
Try not
so
to
we've
crazy.
got this really cool little board game thing where you put little meeples on a track.
Oh yeah, it's hiding.
And it's now hiding because it's behind all the deck boxes. We've behind your wonderful game reviewer award. And we haven't updated it from last year because
it wasn't even updated last year. I think it was from 2019.
It was from 2019 challenges.
Yeah.
And
it's funny because my H index is like 4. It was 14 last year.
Which is 14 by 14, so you got it.
I did do a 10 by 10, but I didn't actually list out the games that I was planning to do a 10 by 10, and I don't think I could, even if I wanted to.
Yeah, see, that's the thing. So much new stuff, so no need to keep so many, but Mini B says correctly, then they go out of print, and they'll be very hard to find or are very expensive. Correct. That's why you buy them and put them on the shelf, because you know what? Games don't expire.
No.
They are good the day you bought them. They're just as good, break them out of shrink 20 years later, who cares? And if I don't play them, you know what? I got 2 kids that are going to get them. And if they don't play them, you know what? They're going to have kids of their own someday. I don't care. They're going to be fine, Games. All the games. You did your things, right?
I did.
And you went up here like a butthead.
Well, because I got the window that allowed me to go up there like
yes, you did. I'm going to have to... You know what? I can either stomp your window...
Whoa.
Whoa.
My window you're talking about.
Stop stomping my window.
Stop stomping on my window.
You can actually put your guy with another guy in case you have to go through something, but you don't get anything for it. Yes, Minnie. We're on the same wavelength for sure.
Yeah, I have that. I have the wooden board, Misty, with the meeples. I just I don't know.
What?
I wasn't a big fan of it, but we saw it in a VFM, so we picked up the board, the 10 by 10 board with the little meeples, wooden board. Too.
Yep.
And I knew I wasn't gonna use it. I tried to use it. Just What are you getting rid of? What are you getting rid of? Ooh,
wheat.
All right. Okay.
Got rid of wheat.
All right. So it's me.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Race, roll, New Frontiers, or Jump Drive. I have not played Jump Drive. I've also not played New Frontiers. However, we have New Frontiers. I just need to play it.
Yeah, it's on the unplayed.
Between race and roll, absolutely 100% roll.
Do you remember the
roll
game?
Fired race for me.
Yeah.
Yes. What?
Do you remember the game My City?
The game My City, the one that you want to play?
No, not My City. What am I thinking of? The City. The City.
Carcassonne the City?
No, The City.
I don't know.
We played it. It's an old Tom Lehman game.
This.
Yeah. And basically they re-themed it to Jump Drive. So that's Jump Drive. But The City is what I was thinking of. Okay, so I fulfilled this. I get a point.
Oh, I didn't know BG Stats can track challenges like that. That's good.
Oh, Trey, did you want to do it?
I do have it.
Oh, did we...
What?
Did Trey want to do a who's going to win this game prediction? What? I have to...
You got to flip it.
I have to pick one of these
things. Pick one of those things and then flip it.
I'll take this.
I have both the City and Jump Drive. Alex prefers Jump Drive. Yeah, you need to shuffle that now. That is now unshuffled and revealed, so yeah you can't do that. All right, so the first demand is helmets.
I prefer jump drive as well.
Helmets, you say? Well, I am nowhere near getting helmets, thanks to Steph and Stephanie.
Whoa.
Yeah, exactly.
Not my fault.
Oh, yeah. So, yeah, I want to play New Frontiers. That would be nice. I will play it eventually.
Yeah, if Stray comes back, we have time to do a prediction. This game's kind of a longer one anyway.
Yeah. So I'm going to play that there and that there and that there. I have fulfilled my bread. Yay, bread. And I'm going to do a construction action. Yay, construction. What do I want to take? I mean, none of this is good considering where all these... we have roof tiles here, 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 and here. We have fountains here, 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 and here.
They're kind of all over.
We have stairs here, here, and here, which is good, except here, which is bad.
But getting 3 of them is good, too. It's still 10 points to get 3 of them.
It is 10 points to get 3 of them. I hate doing that. What does the stairs give me? The stairs gives me the column action. Well, that's nice.
So how many points did you get for
5.
that? Wow.
Oh, I got 1 for this.
And 1 for that.
But yeah, it's time to get me some helmets, I think.
How many did you move?
How many did I move? 3.
Me?
Yep.
Wow, I don't know.
Race is the best. I haven't played New Frontiers enough to form an opinion. My rank can be race, roll, the city, jump drive. Now, Steph will lose the helmet she needs. That's right.
I'm going to just move 1.
She'll get the helmet somewhere,
Want this
probably.
Trajan bonus.
Oh, no. Steph's got the helmet. Steph
I do.
already has a helmet.
But I need it for this. But, you know, it's an ongoing battle.
It will be an ongoing battle,
too. You don't
too.
know until you're at the very end if you have it.
Yep. It's so funny. Well, that's not what I want to do.
Yeah, Roll is on Board Game Arena. You can play Roll for the Galaxy on there. Yeah, I still haven't played New Frontiers. I somehow missed it when it came out, and everybody was playing it, and then I just sort of didn't play it.
Sort of missed it.
But I have it now, so it's a matter of... Maybe we'll do it in a versus challenge, and if it wins, we'll have to play it.
And then play it again.
And then play it again.
But I'm worried about the versus challenges that I'm like, no, this game is not for me.
Well, I try not to pick any that you really don't like.
Yeah, you knew I would like this. I knew I would like this.
Yeah.
Yeah. These actions suck. Can I say that?
You could just do a little one.
Do a little one?
Like a little boop.
No.
No.
That's sad.
It's sad. Oh, there you go. Predictions for those who want to use some channel points.
We like channel
to
points.
vote on who you think will win this game. You kind of seen our starting.
Our pitiful starting strategy.
I mean, I'm feeling pretty good. I'm winning. I got 11 to your 6, so whatever. Oh, how many did you just do?
4. I got this. 5 points. Did you do the 5 points?
Nope. Oh, we're tied now.
Oh, and it's a form action, so 2 more points. We're no longer tied. Oh.
But you also put a guy, right? You put a guy out?
I haven't done that. I put a guy into construction. Like that.
All right, so now it's me.
Who will win Trajan? Ezio. 0 versus 2,200.
What?
Somebody is bet 2,200.
Oh my God.
On you.
That's a lot of pressure, guys. What?
Yes. Join me and win a ton. Because, yeah. That's 4.
4.
Move it 4.
And I complete this for 3 points. I get 2 cards off the top of the deck.
Deek?
The deck.
It's like New Zealand Dick Sealer. No! Get off of me! Oh, it's a rocket booster.
We made fire!
It's a rocket booster.
Oh my goodness. Oh.
What?
Nothing. I'm nothing here. Not suspicious at all.
Yes.
Oh, there you go. Somebody bet on you, Michael.
Yeah, they're going to get 10 times their bet if I win.
That's right. Stop using logic.
I like logic.
He did beat me the other day by 1 point.
Why, yes, I did.
So, whatever.
Four. She always misses it, and then she complains.
You have to go.
How did you do
what
you were doing?
Oh, thanks for following. Yay!
2 points, please. I'll do it. Never mind.
It's right by your face.
This. By your face.
Nice. Avi Liz, thank you.
Did you? Yeah, you did it. Go.
Well. I need fire. I have fire, so I'm fine.
I bet all 300 of my points. What do you mean all 300? You're always on this channel. Why do you have 300 points? Oh, bad jokes. That's why.
Bad jokes. Oh my goodness.
Alex did 1,932 points. All of his points. How do you guys not have points anymore?
They're using them on the community challenges, maybe.
Maybe our community challenges is more expensive. All right, so you did your thing?
Yes.
I'm going to use my Assassin's Creed skills, which are... If I use my Assassin's Creed skills, I would use my left hand pulled in through my shirt, coming out my right-hand side to pick up pieces on the board, because that's how bad the interface is. Oh my goodness, I'm so frustrated with that game. Yeah, it's so bad. Time to caffeinate.
Cheers.
Now I don't have my pieces where I want them.
It's your turn.
Now I don't have my pieces where I want them.
Where do you want them?
Somewhere.
Over the rainbow.
Mm-hmm. Blah.
I have no more points. I have a lot of winning to do because dang, people are like betting on me.
I know why. Why are you betting for her?
Minnie B is new to the channel and doesn't know that I always lose. but I'm gonna change, and I'm going to
turn over a new leaf
and win.
You're such
What?
a liar.
No, it's gonna win. It's for the people.
It's for the people. Think of the children.
Think of the children.
Oh my goodness, so bad.
Think of Laura's little one who just loves this booger. Yay!
We're almost to our third demand, aren't we?
Yeah.
It's really bad.
Gonna be fine.
God, I hate my cards. I hate the challenges.
So I will win.
I hate my options here. Hate my life. I made mistakes along the way.
Don't do that one. What are you doing? Don't do it.
Forcing the game quicker.
No. Dislike.
Move me on top of your piece there.
How many?
3. Not enough to expose the thing.
Okay. That's it for you.
Yep.
I'm going
sadly.
5.
Do it.
I'll put the yellow one there.
Go 5.
There we go.
What are you doing?
Nothing.
Military.
I'll get this lovely
Of
card.
course.
It's wild.
That was me not knowing you were going to do that. Ooh!
Shut it.
My impression of the...
Ooh.
Ooh! Oh, look. It's another rocket engine.
It's more fire. No.
It's another rocket engine.
I don't have more fire.
No, neither do I.
Need some Trajan tiles. How do I get Trajan tiles in this place?
Oh, I know how.
How? Dang it, the poll closed. I have 10 points. I can't get it. Can't use them now.
Crap, I can only do one.
One what? Boat. Yeah, I mean, you could... There you are. You can nearly trigger it. You can nearly trigger it.
Oh, it'll be triggered by the time your turn comes around is the problem.
When I go, probably.
This is an extra action anytime I want.
What? Yes.
It's an extra action anytime.
When you do an action, you can take an additional action, yeah. Of that same type.
When I take an action, I can take another action of that same type.
Yeah.
Hmm.
It's a +1 action.
That's handy.
To what you're doing.
Mm-hmm.
It is handy. It is very handy indeed.
It really doesn't matter where I move these because I've already exhausted all my things.
You're really doing that?
Well, yeah, I am.
No.
I'm going to swap these two so I put a little distance between them.
What am I going to do?
And so that's a Trajan action. And, oh, hey, how about another Trajan action? Whoops.
Hey.
Knocked you off. Give them to me. It's probably a mistake, but I'm going to do it anyway.
Oh, I could do this, which is blah. This is a boat. Blah. Not loving it. I could do 7. That's like...
Do it.
7's military. Oh, and you're winning this thing? Okay.
So the cool thing is, Alex, the more you stay on the channel, the more points you're going to get. So you can't get rid of all your points. You're going to get more points almost immediately. Did you really do it?
Yeah.
Ridiculous. What are you doing?
I am going to throw this duder right there.
And get 10 points.
That's right. Thank
You're
you.
at 19 going to 29, unfortunately.
And now we must feed the costs.
Did it.
I lose 4 points.
Drag you back.
Take that.
Unfortunately.
Yeah. Not great. Not great.
Nope. Ditch the rest of these. Here.
You got the fill-in
Yep,
tiles.
I will.
I got the... Oh, which... You win this.
I win it!
Which one you want?
I should probably start going full force towards this for lots of reasons.
I mean, it's a lot of points, so...
If I can get them.
No, I don't want this one.
Congratulations.
But it is already worth 1 point.
It is already worth 1 point
so,
to you.
I guess it could be worse. Alright, this one. Moo.
You calling me a cow?
Moo.
Moo.
That's some good tiles.
I have absolutely no strategy this game.
Alright, it's you.
Yay.
I don't either.
Wow.
I'm finding it really hard to get Trajan tiles, but I'm working on it.
Yeah. I probably should have gone for the 2 because I got 3 dudes out here, but no.
Well, that's what I thought you were going to do.
That would require me being smart.
You can take it back if you want.
Nope. 5 points.
5 points.
Did you go 1 spot for me?
Nope.
And then you do what?
1. Boop. I get 2 Trajan tiles with my bonus action. Let me just see what I want to take. Well, I can't argue with this. And then I'll get one more, which will be this guy. Nine points is 9 points.
Yep. 4.
4. You got a boat.
Got a
I'm
boat.
on a boat. I figured
Might
that
as
would
well.
happen.
It's here, right?
Yeah. And then that flips. Alright. I'm gonna go... Oh, this was supposed to be revealed.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
2.
Him it.
Yeah. Oh. Ooh. Ooh.
Oh, oh.
I like the hammer.
No.
I got a lot of hammers
Yes,
now.
you do. You can only take 1 bonus action per action.
I'm wondering if I should take that +2 now.
Can't help you with that.
I've never seen it used wisely.
Well, I don't like any of this crap.
Nothing's good.
No.
You could take a military action.
I could take a military action. Yes, I could. I can take a military action. Don't want to take a military action. I could take a military action a couple of different ways. Again, I don't want to take a military action.
Okay.
Yeah.
Don't do it then.
No, thank you. I won't. I won't. Except I'm probably going to have to
Can't
because,
believe it's more.
I mean, I could do military. Thanks for that. Or ship. I could do that. I mean, those are literally my options.
Yep, I'm in a similar predicament.
Are you? No, you're not.
No, I'm not.
No,
I was. A second ago, I was.
You're not like that.
But not anymore.
Wow, that puts those in. Like, I can go here, but then all 3 of those actions become forum actions. I don't want that either, so.
Well, you could really rack up the points for the forum this time.
Blah! And then go 17! No, I'm not going to do that. That would be bad. I want to get some of these, but I can't get enough of them over there. So, hey, military, yay, woo!
Hey, that's good.
I got a rocket engine.
Did I move this thing?
I just did it 4.
4. All right.
You.
Me.
I have absolutely no strategy this game.
3. 1, 2, 3.
Can't get the Trajan Tiles.
Fight. I'm gonna do 2 hammer actions.
Mm-hmm.
Which is basically gonna be 1 out here, and then 2 to do.
2.
Well, 1, and then my second will be, I guess, this. I should go this way and cut you off a little bit.
It doesn't cut me off, however, it keeps me from going down there just to snipe you.
Yeah, like you did last time. He was like, wall, 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 block, block, block. And I'm like, wah.
Did I get my 5 for this?
Yep.
You don't know.
Well, rewind the tapes. You don't sound too excited with that woo, Michael. Woo.
I just, there's not a lot of stuff I can do here. That's the only woo I've got at the moment. Four. Yay.
Ooh.
Yeah. It wasn't great.
Bread. Nom nom. Nom nom.
Nom nom.
1.
1.
I get 9 points. Please. I get boat.
27, 37.
Alright, what do I want from this? What's this? Well, you definitely don't want this, so I'll give you this.
This.
Alright. It's all you.
On me all the time.
Yep, I moved it.
Did you?
Yep.
What?
I need to get here. With yellow. That's even worse.
You.
How many was that?
4.
Alright, I'm gonna go 4 as well.
Revealing the last tile.
Oh my god.
Military.
I'm not ready!
What do you do?
I'm gonna come up here and get some yummy breads and then flip this over. Come on! Oh my god. It's like, do I even bother?
Is it helmet?
I'm just gonna lose 9. Yeah, it is helmet. Just gonna lose 9 and be bad.
Nice.
Bad off.
Now, the only way for me to get it is by moving 3 spaces on the map, and that's not going to happen. So I will just take my... now this becomes a brilliant play instead of a blah sort of play.
Well, it bodes well for my helmet at the end of the game. If they come out early, I'm more likely to have a helmet at the end. Because I think last game we didn't see like any fire all game. So in the last round it was likely going to be fire. And then we needed 2 fire. And of course I didn't have it. So maybe it's okay.
Maybe it's fine.
I love the little penguin. The penguin's having a party.
2.
2.
You.
Oh my god, so cute. What am I doing?
Don't know.
Cry for days. Trajan
Yes.
tile.
Behold.
1. Trajan tile. I'm gonna get this food. Not that I can actually.
Yes.
What?
I accept your
What?
tribute.
What? You want that fire?
I mean, I've been trying to get different tiles up, and there have not been any good ones to take. So, yeah.
Oh, yeah, I know.
Yeah, I would love it. Thank you.
I would love it. Thank you.
I think I'll do it.
Wow, how many was that?
1.
Wow. Well then. La-di-da.
La-di-frick-da.
Alright. Boat.
Boat.
1.
1.
Okay, what do you get rid of at this point? Fruit? Nobody wants fruit.
Nobody wants fruit.
No.
One. Oh, hey, how about 9 points?
No. Yeah,
the score, which you guys can't see, is 34-37. Steph leading.
Did you just do 1?
1.
Oh.
Boat. Draw 2, discard 1. Nobody wants fruit.
They might be able to see me in a minute when I lose 9 points.
Yeah, they might see you coming out the backside.
Oh my goodness.
Come on, do your 7. Is it 7? Yes. Do your 7.
I'm going to. I don't want to.
You're about to.
No. I think I have to. I need these dudes to come out. And I'm going to lose 9 points, but...
Yep.
It's so bad. I could get votes. I could beat you on the vote track. You don't have any votes pending.
Doesn't care. Doesn't bother me one either way.
Oh, man.
I will take either one of those.
Me too, but I don't want the worst.
I'll either take
points.
I'll take 2 or 6. It doesn't matter. Go bump up on that vote track.
Getting more Trajan tiles could be really good too. Anyway, I'm gonna do it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, 2 dudes out, 2 points up.
Yeah, doesn't much matter.
Behold.
I mean, there's good things out here.
Take them.
More hammers.
Wow. All right. What now, brown cow? All right, fulfill. I go back 4.
I go back 9.
Nice.
No.
Look at that. Tied. 30 all.
That's not good. All right.
That's
Which one
2.
of those do you want?
Which one of those do I want? Clearly the 9.
Clearly, I want cows.
I want cows.
Give me cows.
I'll give you a cow.
Holy cow. All right. Please go.
Refreshed. Done.
That was not refreshed. Refreshed. Check.
Check. It wasn't me.
Clearly. Wasn't me.
It wasn't me.
So there's this commercial that's like happening nowadays with like, who is it?
Ashton Kutcher and Demi Moore.
Something like that. I don't know. And there's Shaggy's in it. And it's like the song "It Wasn't Me" it's like they're mocking that song, and Michael's like, I don't get it. I'm like, yeah, it's a song back when I was watching MTV.
That wasn't you.
Wasn't me. Wasn't me. Dang. Oh, there's a wild card.
Me.
You.
It wasn't you. 1, 2, 3. Hey, how about 1 point for the home team?
Could be good.
Bloop. It wasn't me. 1 point. One jiggly.
Boop.
Boop.
All right, I'm gonna do one as well. I'm gonna grab
Minnie
this.
says that was an old song. It wasn't me. I don't know that song. I'm definitely an 80s kid.
I think it was from what we looked at. It was like 2000, I think. So
yeah, and I'm
20,
like, right past.
Years ago. I mean, I remember it. Like, I remember the whole music video. Like, I just...
Back when they had these things called videos.
Whatever. You. I mean,
Drink.
Caffeinate.
Videos. Your so-called videos.
What you do?
Nothing yet.
Make sure you know how many pitons you move.
How many pecans?
Not pecans, pitons. I'm pretty sure piton is a word, but maybe somebody needs to look it up.
No, it's a word.
You laugh though when I say it, so.
I laugh because it's funny.
Is Steph old enough to remember when MTV played music? That's what he said.
Maybe not.
There's a lot of reality shows, but they always had like, what was it? TLN. What the heck was it called?
I have no idea.
You know, with what's his face.
It wasn't me.
You know, with what's his face. Carson Daly.
Who?
They had the music videos.
Who?
Carson Daly. Oh my god.
Who? 1 per dude in the construction. 3 for all your gold. Wow.
What?
Nothing.
Don't worry about it.
No, you don't worry about it.
Does the word kaza mean anything? I don't know. Maybe.
7.
7?
Yeah.
Ow.
Yep.
We need bread.
Got it.
I gotta get this bread. Okay, how about that? Dude.
1, 2. Do your military.
I get 1 point.
1 point.
Hand it over.
Boom. How's that?
I'm gonna put this little dude out there.
Mm-hmm.
Because why not?
Because why not?
I'm probably gonna hit military again at some point, maybe.
Don't hit him.
I did 2. Headbanger's ball was life. I have no idea what you're talking about, but I'm glad you're having a little bonding moment in the chat. I have no idea what they're talking about, though.
I don't know. She says that like she just didn't do 7 herself. That's right. Does the word kazaa mean anything? Yes. Or limewire bear share. I never used them because there was too much malware going on. You guys had no idea what kind of malware you were hitting on your system. 2, 3, 6. Not good.
Charlotte's like, can you believe I stayed up that late?
That was cool, man. I love you, Charlotte.
I love you, Charlotte.
Like, these are the wrong tiles for you to be trying to get that.
Believe me, I've been looking for this helmet head right there. And it's not coming up, so that's...
The helmet head's not coming up?
No.
That sounds dirtier than it should be.
Oh my god. No.
Just no.
Just no.
It wasn't me. It wasn't me.
I just thought that was so funny, the commercial. They were making fun of the song, and then Shaggy showed up in the commercial. I'm like, that's a song. And Michael's like, what?
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 Alright. You're doing that.
No, I did it.
What? How many?
1.
Beep.
Beep.
Could do the military with this thing right there.
No, you couldn't.
No? Oh, it's 6.
Count it again.
Ugh.
You can do the form action with that.
Trajan could be good. Building is probably what I need to do. So let's go ahead and just go build.
How about that?
I can double build, so I will.
Okay. Do it.
Doing it. That was what, 3? I do that.
Something.
Alright, what's good?
Nothing.
I want, let's see, this one seems
Michael,
good.
it was you. It was me what?
Wasn't me.
It was...
I get 10 points. Hand it over. I get it.
Well, how'd you get 10 points?
I got these 2 tiles.
Oh.
I go, so...
Malware was terrible, but I didn't deal with it unless I was removing it from a client's machine.
2
so.
more points.
2 more points?
Yeah.
No.
And I get a Trajan tile. Which
What kind of
one
crap
do
is this?
I want? I don't know. What's this? What's this?
It wasn't me.
I could get cards. Nah. Sure. Maybe. Alright. You. Let me on camera.
It wasn't me.
Yes.
No.
Now, I'm excited for co-op night. So if you guys have channel points and you want to spend them on co-op night, I think we should play like games like Codenames Duet and like Flatline.
Might be fun.
Michael's like, no.
I know what I did. Actually, no, I don't. What did I do this time? I mean, I do a lot of things, but what did I do this time specifically? Specifically. What did I do this time specifically? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6,
oh my God! Really?
6. Well, yeah, really. What do you mean, really? Of course, really.
No, really. 6.
I'm gonna do this.
Hey, ruiner. Hopes.
Ruiner of hopes and dreams.
Hopes and dreams.
Hopes and
Taking
dreams.
a.
Taking one of these.
Yeah. Okay.
It wasn't me.
Wasn't me. Bah. I could do that. Not excited about it. I could do it.
Go.
1.
Nope. You're forgetting things.
No. 1. No!
Yes.
Ugh!
Yes.
I'm gonna play pairs.
Do it.
15 points of pairs.
43 becomes 58. Where's 15? This.
Flip it.
Good thing I wasn't going to do that. I don't have enough cards for that. Why you got my bears? My furs. Why you got it? My furs is over here.
I was going for that before you.
I had that at the start of the game. Therefore, you would not.
At the start of the
I
game.
dealt it, so I had it.
I dealt it to me first.
No, this came first.
This came first.
This came first. This came out before while I was shuffling these cards.
Well,
so I know for a fact I was going for it slightly before you were. I'm just saying.
Well, that's why I had to go for them.
No.
Yeah.
1. Take your friggin' 1.
They're gonna pay to see you sing in this video, just so you know.
No. Actually, no, not doing 1. I'm doing... Yeah, I am doing 1. I guess I am doing 1. 2 things.
3 points.
3 points. Michael should have been hired on for the video.
Bon Jovi.
It wasn't me. All right, let's see what I've got. Steph has a point.
Did you do something?
No, she has lots of points.
You're good?
I went here.
Did you do the action?
No.
Okay. That was my question.
I did the bonus first.
Right.
So I'm going 2 on the militaries. These disappear when I get them, right?
At the end of this quarter, yeah.
That's bad.
Why, you don't want to win this one?
I already got 5.
Oh.
How many more do I need?
You can go...
I can go 2.
Oh.
I just take all the
I
things.
am not happy with that.
Oh, I know.
Oh.
That's why I did it. It wasn't me.
Michael!
Did you go 6 over here? If you did, you need to throw over a thing.
I'm going to. Well, it's my turn, right? No, you just finished your turn.
No, I only did 1.
You did 1.
I did,
you said you did 1.
No. Yes, 1. I did 1.
Yeah, I did 1. You did 1.
All right. And then you do what?
I do 6.
Which gives you a forum action. What'd you want?
Nothing. No, give me the helmet.
Which helmet?
Oh,
There are two. There are two helmets of different types.
I'll take the green helmet.
The green helmet.
I'm just gonna lose it.
Yes, and that's the glorious part of it.
No.
Oh yes.
No. Alrighty.
It wasn't me.
Da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
It wasn't me.
Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. This quarter's almost over and I have too much to do.
It's so good.
No, not good.
It's so good.
Nine points.
Military.
How many?
3. Flip it.
Flip it. One of everything. Alright. I can deal with that. I'm gonna go 1. Boop. 3 points for me. I complete this, so 3 more points. So 6 points for me. And 2 cards. Ugh. Garbage. It's the garbage man. Yep.
1, 2, 3, 1. Boy, it sucks.
Don't have the actions I want.
Is that what I want to do?
Nope.
Probably not, but I don't have much choice. Hmm.
4.
4.
4.
Draw 2, discard 1.
Ugh.
None of these are any good.
Nope. It's really hard to find the right sets for the shipping goods.
Mm-hmm.
It's really hard. You did that.
Yep.
It would be in my best interest to end it. So I probably should.
I'm fine with that.
I don't want to.
I'm fine with it.
Alright, I'm gonna just do 2. And I'm gonna move my Legionnaire dude up top for 10 points.
64, 74.
Yeah.
I'm getting killed.
Steph said no, so yes. So no.
So no. Well, I might as well move my dude in for 10. 34, 44.
Was that a 1?
That's a 1.
Wow.
Take it. Take the gift.
That's a nice gift you gave me.
Yeah, I know.
Well, I'll just go 1. I get 4 points.
4 points. 1, 2, 3, 4.
That does trigger it.
Yep. I've got one of each, so yay. Goodbye. Woo.
Sadly, I have to get rid of my helmet.
Take that trash.
Oh, I get to choose first, don't
No,
I?
you don't. I got 9 votes, baby.
I got 9 votes.
No, you've got 4 votes.
I got 2 plus 3 plus 4, right?
No, you've got 4 votes.
Okay. Whatever you say.
I can double check. I think you've got 4 votes.
You're probably right.
I'm going to check.
It's fine.
I'm looking. End of round. The number of votes according to their current position on the Senate track.
4. That's so lame. I'm not as cool as Alex, who gets 7 votes. Michael had 9 votes. Okay. Final round.
Hey.
I need to fill in some stuff.
Me too. The last 3 of these.
Yep. I have way too much to do, so got problems.
Yay! No helmets for you.
No, what? Oh, and you go first. Oh my God, seriously?
Last chance.
Are you kidding me?
No helmets.
What?
You have
Michael!
You have ruined your chance for that 9 points. Ruined. This is really fantastic. Is what that
And
is.
you know what? There's not going to be any helmets coming out in here anyway. It doesn't matter. I always mess it up. Always. Forever and always.
Forever and always mess it up.
Yeah.
It's really good.
It's really bad. Oh my God. So bad. Thanks, Trey. So helpful.
Can't count on that. He's right, you know.
Come on. Give me a break. Is there a mechanic where I can pull from the bag?
It's called bag mechanic.
It's called the bag mechanic.
Does this help for this? Did we clarify that?
You can use it for that at the end of the game.
If I hold on to it.
If you hold on to it. However, if you play it in a set or
it's
whatever.
It's worth more.
Generally, and then you
unless
get
you can't get full sets of things.
Yeah.
Or even partial sets of things. Or even pairs of things.
Well, you could always do that.
There is something I can do here.
8 points. Woo!
Yeah, exactly. Do I want to do that? I think I might.
Dang it. I can't believe you didn't put on any helmets. Are you kidding me right now?
It wasn't me.
Hey. Miss Laura's like...
It wasn't me.
Laura's like, my channel points are gone. I'm like, I'm still winning right now. It's the score right now is what? 78 to 44. Me.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Thank you.
Yeah, I mean, she's killing me on points.
I'm not doomed yet.
Yeah, you're killing me on that.
Boat. I could do military, or Senate. Ugh, it's so bad.
I have a question.
Not answered. Two.
No. The answer is no.
I had 2 points for my troubles.
The answer is no.
Ugh. Okay.
Did you move your thing forward?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't want to, but yeah.
Yeah.
Reset votes. Thanks, Trey. Did. I just want to be ahead on the votes whenever possible, so I just leave it up there.
Well, then you probably want to go there again.
9 points? What?
9 and 2.
2?
No, that's 5.
5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
This goes here. I get 11 points.
Wow.
44, 55.
Reveal this. Fire!
Hey, I have fire.
6. 3. 3. Don't really know where these go. 3 points.
Oh, I don't care about either of those because I'm not going to have them.
Yeah. I'm not trying for those. I'm just trying to get my pawns in the right spot.
Oh, I know.
Very sneaky.
Very sneaky, sis.
Very sneaky.
Crap.
Oh, I was gonna do that, but then it's like, well, I could do that instead.
Boy, I really don't want that at all.
Thank you, Minnie, for having faith in me. I don't know.
1.
No!
Yep.
Oh! I was gonna do it this turn!
That's a point denial game right there.
No! No! It was mine! It was mine!
Oh, yes, it was yours. And I'm like, I don't need it, but I know she needs it, so yoink.
Whatever. So mean.
Yes. Yes, I am.
Shoot.
Too bad you can't do that right now.
Shut it!
You're about to do it in a second.
Yeah.
It's not going to matter, though. I'm about to end it.
What? You can't just end it.
I don't know.
I can do what goes one. You can't end it in one turn.
No, but, you know.
We have to go around this thing like 3 more times.
You don't know.
I have a few rounds to do what I need to do. I got a duty.
You said duty. You said duty.
Shut it. Can't believe you didn't. No helmets.
That's really funny is what that is.
No. You gotta have faith. Is that a song?
Gotta have faith.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, I gotta have faith.
How many was this?
4. No. Yeah, it was 4. Yeah, it was 4.
All right. Oh, what is this?
That's a helmet
Oh, it's a curse.
that you don't have
So,
and you can't get. Michael is a duty.
Doody hoody. 2. All right, I get 5 points.
Do you?
Hand it over. And I get a Trajan tile for this. What goes here?
I don't know.
Ugh. A pink and a yellow. Wow. I don't know. I guess I could get cards. What's the worst thing that could happen?
I don't know.
All right.
I'm the wrong person to ask.
Yeah.
Four.
4.
15 points.
Oh, don't do that.
Did it?
No. No. Wow.
You.
7.
You're going 7.
Yeah. I got 3 points and 2 cards. And I get to build twice. Alright, let's see. Oh, if I get a fountain, I can take a boat action, which I probably want to do at this point, since I don't think I'm going to get another shot. Shot. Yeah, I'll do it, I guess. Alright, so if I take this fountain... 3 points for me. I get a boat action, which will be this for 8 points.
Boo.
Difference.
I was about to do that.
And then I will go. I can't believe you took that red thing.
Mm-hmm. Did.
Oh, it's so rude. If I get stairs, I can do that, which is useless. I'll just take my window and be happy. 2 points. And you revealed that already, I think.
Yep, I did.
Yep. Well. Does anyone want to come over and feed my cats? I don't even think you were here, Alex, when we were talking about that. We were talking about that earlier. I need to spend 3. Needs her 3 points. Oh, okay. Michael didn't give it to me straight.
What?
3 points for the Trajan tile that I completed.
You did it.
No, I got 3 points for the tile I collected and 2 points for that.
Michael can't do it. Michael's not even close to that.
Okay. Well.
Michael doesn't give nothing.
Got nothing. Nothing.
Michael ain't doing jack nor squat.
Jack nor squat.
Well, crap, I can't do this now. I mean, it is just undoable.
Three, 1, 7, yeah.
It is not doable.
Oh, I forgot I had that. Interesting. 1. I'm also gonna go 1.
I'm going to end it.
What?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Put my vote on top of yours for 3. And that will give me this tile, which I have now done. That'll flip this over for you.
Useless.
Yep, that's why I did it.
I can't believe you did 1.
Ended.
Yeah. I lose 4.
I've got one of each of those, and hey, this helmet.
Yeah. Yeah, you do.
And hey, this helmet.
Must be nice.
I hope I got you on bonus points, because that's all I've got. That's all I've got.
That's all I've got is this lamp.
Is this victory points?
All right, go through the rules. Make sure we don't miss anything.
1 point for each commodity card on a player's hand.
2.
3 confirmed on my hand.
2 for me.
3 for me, dog. 1 point for each worker in the worker camp. Hey, you added yourself a point.
I was gonna move him in next turn.
1 point here. Each Trajan tile on the action circle. 1. Yeah, I'm glad I took that 1.9 point tile. Each set of 3 or 4 tiles. Hey, I've got a set of 2. Right?
I got a set of
3.
4.
You do have a set of 4, dang it. For 20, you've screwed me over. 3 is 23. I can't come back from that. Each bonus tile, and that is it. So, yeah, I don't have nearly enough. This is 18.
0 and 0.
79 and 18. So, 77, 97. 15 for that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 10 more.
15 for me.
15 total.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 27 becomes 37. No, 28 becomes 38.
Yeah, that 20 points did it for me.
3, 6, 9. 12 and 9 is 21. Doesn't matter because I did not get anything close to what I needed. 121 to 138.
Yeah, if I didn't get that, if I didn't get this set.
What set? Yeah. I couldn't keep it from you.
No. Whew, that was good.
It was really good. TRAJ.
We did better in yesterday's game.
Oh yeah, because I denied you a lot of points.
This time, yeah.
Yeah. Plus, I had no strategy. So I started out with this, and then acquired this, and I didn't draw cohesive sets. What can I do? I think that's probably the weakest part is trying to fish for the shipyard.
It's really hard. I mean, what you have to do
I went
is
military last time, and I was just nailing it.
all of those.
I tried.
Get tons and tons of those. Just take cards. And...
I mean, the only things that were coming up that would fit on this were points.
Yeah.
And I wasn't doing this clearly.
Yeah.
I mean, I did this. I did the construction and the military last time, and I did rather well.
Yeah, construction's fairly strong. Because you're gonna get points from the tiles that you get over there.
Yeah.
And some bonus actions, which is always nice.
Yeah.
But.
So I love things with random setup. This has that because it makes every game different. I like games with changing markets. This game has that.
It's really good.
I like games with Rondell Mancala style action. This game has that. I like games with set collection, not as much as Steph likes them. I do like games with set collection. This game has that twice. Disaster mitigation, this game has that. Where it is disasters in the form of the people's demands. And so, being able to mitigate those disasters is something that I enjoy in.
I thought you would like this one.
Like Battlestar and whatnot. So yeah, absolutely.
It's good.
Yeah.
I had fun. I didn't find my stupid helmet.
There are some games, some Euro games that I'll play, and then I'll get frustrated, and then I'll be upset because I played really poorly. I don't think I played poorly this time. I just think things didn't come out the way I wanted them to. Which gives me a totally different feeling. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to get frustrated and feel like I'm helpless. I never felt like I was helpless in this game.
Yeah. The only time is if, you set yourself up with the little pawns that you can't do an action you want to do.
Well, that doesn't make me feel helpless, though.
No, I know.
It's like I can't do what I want, but I don't feel helpless.
Right.
There's a difference. There's a lot of games we played a month or two ago that I was just like, there's zero good to take. I mean, at least with this, at least with the vote track, you get a couple of points out of it.
Yeah.
With some things that you do in Pingyao, Gugong, you don't quite. Just some things are just useless actions. You can waste your entire turn, your entire round, multiple turns doing nothing.
Right.
So yeah, this is this is obviously fantastic. You know, I'll never get rid of Trajan.
Yeah, it's really good. It's really good. Play it.
It'll likely make my top 10 of the month. So, yeah. All I hear are excuses, Michael, Minnie B says. Michael should have used a plan. Yeah, I really needed one.
The plan was to get cards.
The plan was to get cards, and I did
said.
not get the cards.
Yeah, you need more cards.
And I could have spammed it more, I guess, and then I would have gotten dusted in every other aspect of the board.
Well, I'm like, oh, I got this helmet here for when I need it in this area.
But guess
and then
what?
You're like, do.
That's why I swiped in. I had, if I don't play resource denial, then she kills me on the board. I think I did as well as I could considering. I mean, I was only, 13, 15 points behind? 16? I wasn't terrible.
That was my backup helmet.
I know it was your backup helmet, which is why I ran over there and got it. So I had a forum action, which I couldn't do a lot with. So I grabbed the forum action and then did the military action right after. You know what I would like on Trajan? Variable boards. With the Mancala things in 6 different spots. Mm-hmm. So they're not in the same order clockwise.
Or even these two as well. With different actions, bonuses.
Yeah, but it makes thematic sense to have certain things. I get. Well, not really. I mean, what does a door have to do with the boats or the fountain is water and water is shipyard, and it's loose. Yeah, I agree though. I think that gives you a reason to go after something somebody else isn't going after. Maybe.
Yeah, the way Teo used the variable boards,
I love
really,
Teo's
really
variable.
It's really, really
boards.
great.
Yeah.
That expansion that makes it's awesome. So, yeah. Agreed. Well, it's safe to say that we love Trajan.
We love Trajan.
I knew you would.
If you haven't played it, like me, I mean, I've played a lot of Euro games, but you know, it's hard to play them all.
It's hard to play them all.
This is one that it had. This is the thing. It's not that Trajan slipped under my radar. I just had too much to play.
A lot of things to play, and this was up against Shipyard.
I knew I'd always want to play it.
This was up against Shipyard for the community challenge for the week, and I'm like, either one would be
either one you thought I would love.
I'm pretty sure you'll like Shipyard whenever
we play it, and I will eventually play it.
Yeah,
so
it will happen for sure. And I love both the games.
Yeah, and like I say, you know, if I do not play all of my games in my lifetime, it doesn't matter. If I don't play all my Steam games in my lifetime, it doesn't matter. I got kids.
Well, you have like 1 million Steam games.
But I got kids, and my kids will eventually have kids. Hopefully, my kids don't have kids. That would be a disaster. But eventually, they're gonna have kids.
They will eventually. I'm sure.
Cardboard board games, I don't see going out of style. You know.
Yeah.
Shipyard has so many rondels. There are rondels inside of rondels.
That's
how
great.
I feel with frickin' Zolkin.
No.
You should see her wheel. It's really
so nice.
fantastic.
Actually, we could put that up for one of the weeks and see if people pick it.
Yeah.
Like Zolkin versus Trajan or something.
Yeah.
I mean, Zolkin versus
Teo. Though Zolkin can frustrate me sometimes.
Have you played it with the expansion, though?
I have not.
I think you'll like it.
Yeah, try
it. It gives you a few more things to like aim for and new goals to try and do. And I think it adds some interesting things.
Of the T games, definitely Teo's my favorite.
Oh, me too, for sure. Teo, you know how they have those people, people, the powers that you get, individual. So in the expansion for Zolkin, they have those as well.
Oh, okay.
So everybody has a unique power that they have.
And you know I like asymmetric powers.
I know. I'm trying to sell you
love
on it
asymmetric powers.
I think you'll really like it.
The more you watch the stream, the more you will realize what Michael likes, what Michael doesn't like, what Steph likes, what Steph doesn't like. She doesn't like zombie.
It's so cute.
She doesn't like zombie hospital spiders.
No.
So that's what she doesn't like.
Spiders.
Zombie hospital spiders. She doesn't like them. Yeah.
But I really love Teo.
Putt King, I see a lot of board games in the background. Do you have a system to play them all, cycle them in and out, play them 10 times, put them away? We play whatever. Like Trajan, she hadn't played in a while. I have not ever played. So yeah, we'll pull them out as
they get voted on.
As they get voted on, yeah.
As they get voted on.
So the thing with this house is that we get so many review copies coming in and prototypes and this, that, and the other that's usually what hits the table. Would we like to play all of these classics? Heck yeah, we would actually. But then that's why we started doing these versus challenges.
Yeah.
To get some of these titles, some of these older titles onto the table, because Trajan, I mean,
that came out like right when I started gaming, 2011, I think. Like
yep,
right
2011, 2012 are the copyright dates on here. So
yeah, that's like right when I started. Like it was all over Gen Con. When I went to Gen Con, it was everywhere. I'm like, what's Trajan? So that's why I remember it being like from around that time.
I still need a Michael joke. Oh wait.
Oh yeah, she did it a long time ago. Let me be right back. We're gonna end this right here, and we'll be right back. 1 sec.